Okay, this is my new favorite way to turn antique papers into actual decor. No frame, no fancy tools, just a hardcover book and some paper treasures. I found these vintage papers at a local antique store, and instead of hoarding them like I do all the time, I'm making a little tabletop Valentine decor display using a hardcover book. First, I'm turning this hardcover into my base, or this book. Now you can rip out the pages if you want to. I am not removing the pages. If you're not going to remove the pages, you can start building the background. I wanted the background to be soft and romantic, but still look a little antique. So I found this paper in a paper pad I got from Hobby Lobby. And it just looks like wallpaper and it just looks so soft and vintage. So all I did was just tore it and layer it onto my book. I don't want this to look perfect. I want a lot of the book still showing, and this is just going to be a layer to my collage we're going to make on the book. I want this first layer of collage to look old and vintage, so what I did is I just ripped it, inked it, wadded it up like to give it wrinkles, and I did one for the back and the spine. I thought the spine needed a few more tears once I glued it on, so I just went through and I just tore a little more paper off and inked it a little heavier. I'm just using Fabri-Tac glue to glue down the first layer of our collage, which is the scrapbook paper that we just destroyed to make it look vintage. So you're going to add one to the front and one to the back. Not too many people's going to see the back, but I like a finished project. So now I'm layering my beautiful antique papers, and we're just going to tear into these old documents for texture. We're going to tear them all up. Some are going to be inked, some aren't going to be inked. The torn edges are the secret sauce of building this sandwich. It's the secret sauce to this Big Mac. No, I'm just teasing. It is though. The torn edge is really what brings out the vintage look of this project. Nothing should look too perfect. I also just wanted to mention that as I'm gluing these papers down, I'm using my finger and a pencil and whatever else I have to kind of raise up the edges and the corners to give it a more vintage vibe. Now I'm taking some of this very old antique lace that I had. I don't even know where I got it. I've had it for a long time. And I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac glue and glue a strip of it down along the edge of the spine. And then we're just going to stack more papers on top of that. And this just adds another element to the project or to the texture of the project. I found this old film strip and I thought this would just add a very interesting element to our project. I think it looks really nice on here. I always like adding an interactive element even on decor. So this postcard's going to be turned into a little pocket that's going to hold a pull-out card. So it's part display, part keepsake. Now that I have the pocket glued down, I'm just going to keep layering on some papers and then we're going to work on the heart card that's going to go in the pocket. This heart is part of a scrap pack that I bought off on Etsy. The Etsy shop is My Porch Prints and the scrap pack is Red Hearts Scrap Pack. I'm just going to cut off all the white edges and we're going to ink it and we're going to wad it up and we're going to make this thing look very old and vintage. Now I'm going to take the Stampers Anonymous stamp kit from Tim Holtz and I'm just going to get a couple numbers out and stamp on this tag that I found, which I think is also from Tim Holtz. And we're just going to stamp some numbers on there and make this tag look really grungy. This is kind of going to be the star of the project because it's going to be at the very top of the book. And we're going to make it look like it just came out of a museum, that it's been walked on, it's been stepped on, it's old, it's grungy. Yeah, this is one of my favorite things to do with tags. When I'm doing the tags, I like to go over them after I ink them with a baby wipe because this helps make the paper look a little more old, like not so much mildewy. Since this is an original antique like the rest of the papers, I'm just trying to get it to look like the rest of the papers that's on this project. So I'm just making it look wet, old, damp, the colors kind of, smear, blur. It's just a technique. Now I'm going to do the same thing to that heart that we cut out. Now we're just going to add the finishing touches. I'm just going to go over it with some ink. I'm going to glue my tag down. We're going to pop the heart in, and we are just going to finish this up. I thought the tag needed something else, so I'm just going to add some string to it, and I inked the string so that the string looks a little older, and then I'm going to glue it down up here in the right hand corner. I wanted to add one more element, so I got out my wax seals and my wax, and I decided to use this rose wax seal that I had, and it just added a little more, it just added one more element to the bottom of this because it looked kind of plain down here at the bottom. I wanted to add a label to the postcard pocket. I got this from J. Lilu Designs off Etsy, and it's from the Botanical Kit one. And there you have it. We just turned an old encyclopedia into a beautiful vintage Valentine decor piece that we can actually use all year round by just switching out the card that's in the pocket. We can switch out a heart for a shamrock or a flag or whatever holiday you have coming up. If you enjoyed this project, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below because I could actually turn this into a series and we can do a book for each holiday if you'd like. Also, if you enjoyed this video, click one of these other videos that's popping up on your screen and check those out. And don't forget to subscribe and give me a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, and I'll see you next Friday.